Welcome back, everyone, to the Sports Minorities Podcast, your home for not-so-expert analysis, plenty of shit talking, and not as many chokeholds as a basketball game. I'm your host, JC, your resident Titans fan. Joining me this week are...
I'm going to fucking stab Yahoo in the throat for this bullshit. I mean, hi guys, I'm Chicken Wing. Technical difficulties, sorry guys.
Okay.
You know, I don't know what NFL player got fucked more last week, Kelsey and Taylor Swift or the Giants defense.
Oh, Jesus.
Definitely Kelsey.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is my response to that.
In Argentina.
Yes.
Oh, hey guys, it's me, Rob, the Lions fan. Hey.
The Bucks fan.
You know,
Good evening, DJ here, and just a heads up to all the offensive coordinators out there. If the quarterback of your squad leads the league in interceptions, then your job is on the line, but they're going to be safe. That's just a heads up for anyone out there.
Nah, not possible.
Sounds about white.
Oh,
Wow.
Well played.
All right, Phil?
Well played.
Yeah, this is
Thank you.
your humbled Jaguar fan, Phil. And if you want to know who got fucked worse this week, it's between Kelsey and all the Jags, offensive and defense. The Jags won that one.
Yeah.
Did you see the Giants game? The fuck? What?
Yeah, man.
Jaguars
It
put
was
3
bad.
points. 3 points.
Well, that's true.
What did you lose by, Mr. Phil? What was the final score?
It was like 36-3 or some bullshit like that.
Was it 49? Was it 49? No, it fucking wasn't.
But the Giants
It was-
got double digits.
right.
You did better than us.
I
Congrats.
mean,
But the Giants scored points.
Yeah.
30.
Yeah.
I
And
mean,
you lost to at least a great playoff team. We lost to Dallas.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day, guys, this is not anything new. Dallas owns New York, so it's not really anything that's
True,
surprising.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We own the
It
Giants.
is.
It's
It isn't
everybody
really
else
new.
to have a problem with, right? So
That's damn it, JC.
it's okay. It's okay, guys. Thanksgiving's coming up, and we know what happens to the Cowboys after Thanksgiving.
We did.
Rob, you know what?
It's the
Yeah.
most
Baker Mayfield
wonderful
is the greatest
time
Bucs quarterback of all
the
time.
year.
Wow, you
for the Bucks.
you
For the Bucks.
wash your mouth out with like soap and like
For the Bucks.
yeah, just no. Mm-mm,
Rob, if
no,
the Bucks won the Super Bowl, would you get a Baker Mayfield jersey?
no.
Okay. Seriously.
What is wrong with
the
you?
hate-
I'm just wondering.
The hatred is so strong for Baker Mayfield.
Rob
I don't
would
blame
go.
him. Fuck all
Listen,
you.
I know the jersey. I know the jersey Rob would buy. I'll tell you right now. If the Bucks won the Super Bowl this year, he'd go buy Antonio Brown.
And a creamsicle one at that, too.
In a creamsicle, Antonio Brown.
He'll-
That's right.
He'll support that psychopath over somebody who just annoys him.
Exactly.
I know him
Rob,
too well.
Can't do it.
You
I am
are
a Lions
Baker,
fan.
Baker Mayfield to you is what James Harden is to me, so I get it. Yeah, I understand.
That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
The difference is
Yeah, that's true.
Baker Mayfield will honor his contracts. James Harden, not so much. So,
Mm.
oh, and also, Baker Mayfield wins games. So,
Well
yeah.
played.
I mean, he scored more
Today-
points than Harden.
Yeah. We are going to recap how we did in Week 10. We'll make our predictions for Week 11 and talk a whole lot of news out there because there's quite a bit all across the sports world. We'll start with the NFL. Yes, as mentioned, if you lead the league in interceptions, it's your offensive coordinator's fault. The Bills have fired their offensive coordinator in the wake of their most recent loss to the Broncos, even though he's not the one that had 12 men on the field when they missed a field goal. Just throwing that out there, everybody. So
Crazy.
He's a gunslinger, though. Come on.
oh,
You know this.
Yeah.
Gunslinger.
That's right.
Yeah, he's something.
Let's see what else happened here. Oh, yeah. Cleveland, just when things are looking good for them.
And
Deshaun
out for the
Watson
season.
is going to be spending the rest of the season with masseuses.
Nice.
Season
They better
ending
go
surgery.
import some Houston masseuses like fucking quick.
I can't wait, bro.
Out for the season, needing shoulder surgery. Was getting an MRI done on his ankle and complained of some shoulder pain. They checked it out and found a fracture in it. and one that needs surgery to repair
Surgery.
or
That's
displaced fracture. And
Let's
he's
go,
done for the
PJ
year.
Walker.
Hey, yeah, that's not a bad backup to have, honestly. So now, speaking of coaches getting fired, let's just say A&M got rid of who I think was their best coach. I say that as a proud Longhorn fan.
Proud.
Jimbo
Wow.
Fisher.
You know,
can-
A&M was doomed when they signed that man with a trophy, with a blank trophy.
Pretty much.
You knew they were fucking doomed.
And that guy has no problem with it. Despite beating Mississippi State 51-10, A&M was like, you know what? We'll pay the $76 million to get you the F out of here.
It's crazy.
Yes.
You're fired, but here's
Must be
76
nice.
million. Have a great day.
Pretty much.
wish I
Fully
could- I wish
guaranteed
I could do
money.
that.
Yeah. So
You know what sucks? $76 million pays for what'd they say? 1,400 full
Mark-
tuition scholarships.
yeah, but they're still not going to pay players in college.
Yeah, Mark Davis is doing the same thing with the Raiders. His last two head coaches he's going to be
He's
paying
still
off.
paying John Gruden.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, that's my point. He's paying Gruden, and now he's going to still owe the rest of McDaniel's contract too. Because
Daniels.
yeah,
It's like $80 million worth of contract.
because the only
million
guaranteed
deposit.
contracts in the NFL, the only guaranteed contracts in the NFL are Deshaun Watson, Lamar Jackson, and white coaches. That's it.
Don't forget Kirk
Everybody
Cousins,
else?
too.
You know what that's
Kirk
called?
Cousins, too.
So we've all heard of
America?
We've all heard of
Right.
fuck you money, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you're
Yeah,
as rich
that
as
is
Davis,
definitely the. Yeah.
when you're as rich as Mark Davis, you have fuck me money. Like I'll keep on paying you for years.
I mean,
That's good.
damn it, dude. He's
Wow.
got a point, bro.
Yeah, he
That's
does.
good.
That's
good.
that was a good one.
Yeah.
It was.
The A&M situation is crazy. They want to get to national championship contender, and it doesn't help when your coach is like, "Oh, we're 3 or 4 plays away from being in the CFP." Well, those are losses.
You're
bro.
not.
Sorry.
Those
yeah,
are-
you're not.
Well,
They're still
well,
lost.
You're not.
if the queen had a cock, she'd be king.
Yeah, but that's
Exactly.
All right, cool.
so. The funny part is that the terms of his contract, he gets part of his buyout 60 days after his firing, and then he gets an annual payment for the next 10 years now.
10 years. I
So
think.
just
That's
like the
so
Mets will be
crazy.
celebrating Bobby Bonilla Day, the A&M Aggies will be celebrating Jimbo Fisher Day every year. So there you go.
Damn
It'd be wild
I
if
love
they
it.
make the CFP next year just because of the expansion.
No, they won't
No way.
because the Longhorns will be in the SEC with them. So yeah.
And we'll beat their ass just like we
Here
always
comes
did.
Daddy. That's right. You're gonna lose after Thanksgiving. That's the way it goes. So, a lot of names being thrown around. I'm just gonna come out and say it. Urban Meyer, College Station is looking for a coach. That'd be great to have him down there. So,
Hey,
Yeah.
Dion.
there's no way
Yeah.
Dion leaves Colorado.
Why,
Yeah,
why,
he said
why does
no way.
Why does a Michigan just since they already gonna create a history of cheating, just hire Urban Meyer?
Because Urban Meyer went to Ohio State, he'd never take the job.
Huh. You've never seen
yeah.
what money does.
Yeah. But yeah, that's another
Or,
thing.
or women down
Harbaugh,
his wife. One of
this
the
is
two.
being appealed, but Harbaugh by the Big Ten was told he's suspended for the last 3 regular season games. Can't be on the sideline. He's allowed to coach during the week. Started this past Saturday, even though Michigan still ended up beating Penn State. But Michigan has appealed this. Big Ten commissioners trying to say this is under some sportsmanship law, but the Michigan's challenged this in court, trying to get an injunction because due process needs to play out. The NCAA is still doing an investigation.
If Michigan wins the whole title, nobody's gonna care. And my example is the Patriots. They were caught cheating twice. And all these people bitching about their legacy, or whatever. Patriots again cheated twice, and nobody gives a fuck.
So what
Years
you're
later, people forget
saying
it.
is Michigan should do what the Clippers did in the bubble, say, well, no one's going to care, so we just stop playing. Is that
Pretty much.
that was such a stupid excuse?
Go
I
hard.
was
Speaking of the Clippers, and God knows what since James Harden got there. Good job, guys.
that's so I love it. It makes me so happy.
He is the
Really
system, yo.
you know,
The system's
I'm
busted
going to
it.
say this, and I don't normally like anything Dallas Mavericks related. Just going to throw that out there. Like, I am forever One of my favorite wrestlers is Sheamus because he put Mark Cuban through a table on Raw. Love that.
Nice.
That was awesome.
Yes.
That was awesome.
But do you guys know who Brian Damaris is?
Not off the top of my head, no.
Why
Okay.
does that name sound familiar?
Because
Sounds familiar.
up until a few days ago, I didn't know who he was either. But he's the Dallas Mavericks announcer who on the pregame show just gave a 2-minute
Oh,
rant
yeah, I heard
on
about
everything
this.
wrong with James Harden. He put into words
Yeah.
He ripped his ass.
what annoys me the most about James Harden. And even just said, you know what, pipe this into the Clippers locker room. Called him out before the game, and then the Clippers went on to lose by 18 to the Dallas Mavericks.
That's
But he
hilarious.
just nailed
Well-
everything. He says, you're not the system, you're the problem. That was the perfect way to describe James Harden. So if you haven't seen that video, I highly recommend going and giving it a listen. It's so worth it.
Link will be in the comments.
Yeah, for sure. It's not hard to find. You can just look up Mavericks announcer James Harden, and it'll be a 2-minute pregame. He just goes off, and it's glorious. It's glorious. I might even play it here.
Ask the producer to pipe this into the Clippers locker room so I can talk to you, James. I hope you're taking notes. I'm telling you in advance, you're welcome for the wisdom I'm about to spew. Because, listen, I get on my knees every night and pray for someone to believe in me like Daryl Morey believed in you. You wanted a certain coach, they brought in Mike D'Antoni. You wanted to play a certain style, they played it. You wanted Dwight Howard, they brought him in and got rid of him when you were tired of him. You wanted Chris Paul, they brought him in and got rid of him when you were tired of him. They brought in your old friend Russell Westbrook. You wanted to go to Vegas on off days? They looked away. You wanted the team to stay over so you could go out at night? They changed the schedule, and it didn't work. And you know what? You said, I'm going to break up with my whoopee. Not good enough. I see the bright lights in New York. I want to go there. My old pal, Kevin Durant. It's going to work. The big three. And all after 1 year, you wanted out. You realized, oh my gosh, I took this guy for granted, the guy that believed in me. I went back with Daryl Morey. They traded Ben Simmons for you. How did they pull that off? And you know what? You went there and you got a partner who got the MVP. He won the MVP. And what did you say afterwards? You said, they didn't hand me the reins. You're the point guard. You were holding the reins. And what did you do when you had the reins? You scored 9 points in Game 7 against Boston. You blew a 3-2 series lead. So they fired their coach. Not good enough. You broke up with your guy, believed in you again. You said, the bright lights of L.A., that's where I want to go. Let's see if that works. Listen, James, have you ever had those friends who had bad roommates? Over and over, they complained about their bad roommates. This guy's terrible. The bad roommate here. They never thought to be self-aware enough that they're the bad roommate. They're the problem. Hey, James, you're the problem. If this doesn't work this year in this system with this team, then you're going to go and point fingers at everybody else, and you're going to go back home and you're going to start swiping right for another team, and there's not going to be anybody left. Because, James, you're not the beard, you're not the system, you're the problem.
Oh, and the mic drop, Devin.
You know, someone's
James
going to
Harden-
put that to music, right?
Yeah.
James Harden is making it harder and harder to defend him. Like he really, really is.
He's just a fucking crybaby. Oh. And then he doesn't show up when his team's elimination on the line. The biggest thing he pointed out is like, you're saying you didn't get enough reps. You're the point guard. Everything runs through you. And then what do? You put up 9 points in a Game 7. Oh, like, oh.
Yeah, how does the ball not run through the system?
Yeah, exactly. Oh,
There was
like
an
it.
error in the system called Harden.
I think there's a lot more pseudo Mavericks fans in Philly this year too because of that. So the 76ers are looking pretty good right now, despite losing 2 straight. So
Yeah, they won 9 before that.
yeah. And keeping it NBA, I don't think I've ever seen a game where 3 people get ejected before a point is even scored in a game. But that's what happened
Impressive.
last night. Yes,
That
so,
was wild.
yeah. And the fallout of that is that Draymond Green gets suspended 5 games, and 3 other players are fined $25,000, I believe it was.
Which, again, he should not have been suspended alone because Gobert grabbed Clay first. He didn't grab him as hard as he got grabbed by Draymond, but he grabbed Clay first, and he didn't have to do that. He should have grabbed his own teammate to separate them, but he grabbed Clay off him because Clay and the other guy were just sissy wrestling with grabbing each other's jerseys. There was no punches. Mm-hmm. All they were doing is smearing each other's makeup. There was nothing there was no harm happening to either one of them except the cloth. The fucking cloth took the biggest beating until Gobert got involved and unnecessarily grabbed Clay. And Draymond, again, just takes it way, way, way too far like he always does. But he wasn't entirely wrong for what he did. So Draymond suspended him 5 games, fine, but Gobert should have got suspended in 1 or 2. and then he's mouthing off left and right afterwards, and the NBA don't do shit about it. So the NBA clearly hates Draymond, and it's kind of stupid seeing like an agenda against him. Like, yeah, he's got a loud mouth, but all he does is just expose a lot of the bullshit that goes on in the NBA. It's not entirely wrong.
For sure. But the history, they're suspended. Gobert, dude started COVID in the NBA. Now he's starting shit right now, So
Wow.
what?
I mean,
Am I lying?
it's true. It's true.
No, you're not. You're not lying. I had forgotten about it, honestly.
Yeah.
I had forgotten about it. Yeah.
Everybody clean your mics, right? All right. Well, let's get into how we did in week 10. DJ and Rob went 10-4 to win the week.
That's right.
Phil and Nori go 9-5. Chicken Wing 8-6, and I went 7-7. Yay me!
Hey, 500. Good job.
Yeah, 500 exactly.
I told you,
All
you're cursed.
You're dang near 500 on the season.
Yeah, close, just above, right? So
Told you were cursed, bro.
overall, Phil's still in the lead with 95 correct picks. Nori's at 92. Chicken Wing 88. Rob 85. DJ 84, and I'm at 80. So
Only down 10.
but let's.
Hey,
I have an
Catch up.
unofficial overreaction. The Titans will have more win than JC's picks.
More than likely at this point. How many home games they got left? Yeah.
Fuck. I was not prepared for that.
Yeah. So
That don't think.
that
Well, it's a fact. They don't want on the road.
Yeah.
When the Giants are good, I'm happy. When they're not, when they're this bad, God help it, you're all getting fucking roasted, every one of you.
Okay.
I'm not going to be unhappy alone.
All right. Well, we'll see who Nori roasts when he gets to his little recap. But we'll start with DJ. Looking back on week 10, any picks you regret? Any surprises for the week?
No picks I regret. The surprise is the Broncos and the Bills. I expected the Broncos to come out and actually play. I don't know about well, but at least come out and play with some energy. I expected that, but watching Josh Allen just continue to turn the ball over every way you can think of, picks, fumbles, and Sean McDermott, who's not getting any sort of blame for any of this, mind you. This is all the OC who's got fired. But Sean McDermott's not taking any accountability for the fact that his team is now 500. A team that at the beginning of the season, a lot of people picked to go to the Super Bowl.
Aspirations.
But they're 5-5, 12 men on the field. So the Broncos miss a field goal, but there's 12 guys on the field, so now they get another shot. So are we blaming the OC for that? Because that sounds like the head coach that should be blamed for that.
Yeah.
Clearly,
But
yes.
I guess it's the coordinator's job to also count the guys who go on the field for special teams. I didn't hear the special teams because the special teams coach didn't get reamed for anything. But anyway, good on him. It's fine, I guess. Outside of that, that's pretty much it. Nothing really crazy. The Titans lost on the road. That's pretty much standard.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, and Texans and the Bengals. That was a great game. And I'm actually not surprised the Texans won. C.J. Stroud, he's been playing lights out. So I figured that would be a good game and it'd be a shootout. In the Lions and Chargers game, that was crazy. I didn't expect the Chargers to actually keep up with the Lions at all. But
That was a great game.
here we go again with him putting up points when we don't expect it.
Arguably, that was the best game of the year, I think, too. So,
I'd say so.
I think so.
Yep.
I say so, yeah.
Rob, week 10 thoughts.
I regret not going with my gut on the Houston-Cincinnati pick since I've been so high on CJ Stroud for Rookie of the Year. But, no. Other than that, I didn't expect Cleveland to keep up with Baltimore, but it is what it is.
Mhm.
And then Kyler Murray coming back, I didn't think he'd make that big of a difference, but evidently Kyler is Kyler, and they can put up points. Cause
He's well rested.
well rested. Are we sure about that? Because there were a couple of COD patches that came out, so
The one Cardinals game.
He's probably already caught up.
Yeah.
and
But that was actually there.
then of course the big surprise is the Buffalo screwing the pooch.
Jesus Christ.
All right, Phil, your turn. Week 10. What you got?
So that's for mine. The ones that really got me is I was pretty disappointed in my Carolina pick. Beat the Bears.
I told you. Ooh, next week you're going to regret a Carolina herb derp. Fuck out of here, Phil. Fuck out of here. We told you.
Yeah.
We fucking told you.
I was also
I wasn't gonna let it slide last week too. I was gonna let it slide. I'm like, I love Phil. Let him have his moment. But oh my god, I let that shit marinate. I let it slow cook all fucking week as I'm watching it get fucked. I let it get slow cook. I'm like, I'm gonna wait to get his ass in the podcast.
Yeah. That was a bad call. I was the only one to pick Houston, but around the same, so I was pretty happy about that. But then I also picked New Orleans, who I was the only one to pick, and that was a regret. Let's see what else.
You were the only one
Atlanta,
to pick Cleveland.
I'm the only one to pick Cleveland. Atlanta was a surprise for all of us, as was Buffalo. So, yeah, not my finest showing, but
Yep. We've gone from drunk Phil to hangover Phil right now. So dejected right now.
Yeah, I don't think I like Hangover Phil. I missed the fire.
I fucking love it. No, I'm enjoying it right now.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I bet you are.
No,
Damn right I am.
you deserve it.
Or Phil, like his fucking.
I deserve what I get.
Phil got his back broken and he's looking up and screaming. Phil is Liu Kang's brother at the beginning of Mortal Kombat. Lou, nobody help me! Got his back broken and his soul stolen.
Oh yes.
That's all right.
So I'm gonna tell you my biggest fucking surprise was what the fuck week are we on, fellas? 10? Shadow's gonna be 9.
Yeah. 10.
Yeah, biggest. My definite biggest surprise was fucking the Cardinals. I shouldn't be surprised, but I am. And again, I picked the Falcons. And as soon as I fucking hit click and save on the Falcons, they were doomed.
Yep.
So I think I gave Kyler Murray his powers. I just don't know who I pissed off, but I cannot get this fucking Falcons pick right. So all of us suffered together. So fuck all of you. The Chargers and the Detroit was the game of the week. I don't care what Fox tells me that the Giants and Cowboys are America's game of the week. It never is. Hasn't been for 5 years now. Yeah, this isn't 2011 anymore. That was a great game. The Bills shitting the bed was a surprise because I had them picked for the playoffs as of last week because I kept telling you, well, no, they're fine. It's not overreaction. The Bills are not going to miss the playoffs. Are they 5-5 now?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
They are.
Oh well, yeah. Well, okay. Well, I'm the fucking dickhead from last week about that. So, yeah, I'm not surprised. The Ravens lost. The Cleveland is the best defense in football. Finally, they're glad they put it all together. But I'm surprised how they lost because it wasn't competitive. In the second half, they just opened their butt and gave up 17 points. That was kind of wild. I don't understand why that happened, but it did.
All right. Chicken wing.
Honestly, my biggest regret was not sticking with the Browns, even though I was like all dead set on it. But every other pick, I'm not sad about. I'm actually okay with.
Definitely regret taking Carolina. Golly. It was a battle of bad teams. Like, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Like, come on, can it really be that bad? Like, is Carolina really as bad as Chicago?
Yes,
they are. I learned that
Yes,
the hard way.
yes,
Yes.
they are.
Yeah. Surprise. Well, I'm not surprised New England lost. I'm just surprised to see that look on Bill Belichick's face. Just wow. Never thought.
I love it.
Yeah, but
Loved it.
Excellent.
what else? Oh, yeah, the Arizona Atlanta thing for sure. Yeah, I can never get a Houston pick right. You can never get a Falcons pick right, Nori. That's just the way we're cursed. So
Evidently.
What?
You cut out.
You cut out. Yeah.
Oh, I can never get a Houston
Chicken
pick
wing.
right.
Chicken wing. Did you give JC your microphone?
No,
Funny.
I wanted to,
Yeah, it's
but
funny. Yeah.
no.
So we're cursed on those teams, Nori. Fucking sucks. So
Well, I'm telling you, just wait for me to pick Atlanta every week. Just wait till I pick whoever I pick, and then just go with the opposite.
you know,
I can't
I'm
get it fucking
going
right.
last
It's
this week. I don't even
infuriating.
know if I'm going to tell you who I'm picking between Houston and Arizona. Because Jesus.
Yeah, just lie. Just lie. Just pick somebody, then lie.
Just pick Arizona so the rest of us can win, please. Thanks.
Yeah.
Great.
We'll see.
Yeah.
All right. That is week 10 for us. Chicken Wing, take it away. It's time to overreact. What do you got?
Well, before we overreact, I got questions for you, gentlemen.
Uh-oh.
No.
It's a little
Lions.
thing.
I didn't study for this.
Okay.
What the fuck you got? So,
Wow. Yeah, exactly. You didn't study for it. That's the
Fucking
beauty of
pop
it.
quiz.
that's why I'm in last
I like
place.
that shit.
Yes, sir.
Mhm.
So, each of you have a particular question I would like only for you to answer.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So, JC,
Jesus Christ.
first
It's gonna be a
question goes
fucking
to
interview.
you, my friend.
Tell me about a time when.
Nah.
I
So
got
Please use an example.
The whole question, every question is going to be what's more likely, and I'm just going to give each one of you a scenario,
All
and
right.
then I'll be the last one, so I'll let one of you ask me a what's more likely scenario. So JC, what's more likely? Antonio Pierce will stay as the Raider head coach, or Mike Vrabel gets fired as the head coach this year?
What's more likely? Oh,
What's more
Pierce stays as
likely?
head coach. Vrabel's not getting fired. I don't think this is on Vrabel. These players need to show the fuck up.
He's not in the hot seat. All right.
No, I don't think he is. There's none of that talk in Nashville.
Believe in the mail. Oh,
yeah.
sorry.
Believe in the mailman.
Believe in the mail. Gotcha.
Which
All
by
right.
the way, shout out to a friend of mine, Oscar.
No.
He's a Saints
No.
fan, but he's got a neighbor who's a Titans fan, and
Yeah.
apparently he got rid of a bunch of his Titan stuff because relationship problems. But
Jesus.
no relationship problems. This
Plus, I want to add in.
Yeah, but
I want to add in that Mike Vrabel does not. I'm sorry, Mike Vrabel. Mark Davis does not hire interim black coaches.
Wow.
We went there already? Damn.
Hey, if
went
you get
there
the playoff-
already.
if this interim coach gets this team to the playoffs, he better promote him. Just gonna say that. Anyway, shout out because I got a whole bunch of pretty sweet Titans merch. Even got a Steve McNair T-shirt jersey. It was pretty badass. But he gave me some old authentic Marcus Mariota jerseys, and I'm like, you know what? I can just cover the nameplate and put mayonnaise on it, and I'm good.
This
So,
guy.
same number.
This
Yeah.
is ridiculous.
This fucking guy, dude.
This
You
is
would.
this is
So-
the
Same
worst.
number? Yeah, they are the same number. Oh,
Why?
okay.
Why? Anyway, so
The Browns
Phil,
jersey. Yeah.
I couldn't
Yes, sir.
I couldn't give you a good question for your team, but I'll stick to your conference. So Phil, what's more likely? The Bills are the pretenders or the Dolphins are the pretenders right now?
I don't think the Bills are even pretending at this point.
Jesus.
Well played.
Damn.
Well played, sir.
Well played.
Oh, that was good.
That's great.
That is the question.
This is the
That
real.
was
Well, goddamn.
That was,
Nailed it.
yeah, man.
well, shit. All right.
So the spirit has
I'm not
completely
gonna ask
left
anymore.
Phil's body. That's good.
Yeah, I was gonna-
Last week, I said that when you asked if the Bills were going to make the playoffs, I said they weren't, and I stand by it.
He
It's true.
is. He is. All right.
There's still some fire there. I appreciate it, Phil. I do.
Alrighty.
Fire there.
Got some fighting spirit. All right.
So,
Yeah.
Nori, knowing that Saquon is on the
Yes.
on the franchise tag, what's more likely? He actually gets a restructured deal next year, or Belichick is leaving the Patriots this year?
What's more likely?
What's more likely?
What's more likely?
What's more likely? Barkley gets a restructured deal.
Okay.
That was easy.
You don't think Belichick would leave the Patriots like on his own after this season?
Too much
No,
pride.
Robert Kraft, in a fucking in a state known for burning witches, Kraft will get fucking burned if they get rid of Belichick. Because all of it's being blamed on Mac Jones.
Even if Belichick
Notice?
retires.
Do you guys see all the articles that say Mac Jones has lost the locker room, not Belichick?
Yeah.
I agree.
I haven't seen anything.
He's lost as many games as Tom Brady in way less.
Yeah, he'll actually have probably another 5 years to get another quarterback. He'll just going to blame it on him. Oh yeah, see, this guy sucks.
I think
Even though I
Belichick and
drafted
the
him.
Patriots mutually part ways at the end of the season.
Yeah, which is why I worded the question that way. Either Belichick leaves this season or Saquon gets a restructured deal next. And so you sticking with that? Saquon's getting his restructured deal.
I'm sticking with that because he don't have the health for the money that he wants. I don't think. Yeah, I don't see it.
All right, bet. DJ, yours is pretty simple, pretty easy. What's more likely, Cowboys winning the NFC East or the Eagles?
Oh, the Eagles.
Oh, that was easy. Yeah,
Easy.
I just studied for that one.
Yeah, the Eagles.
Here's the schedule.
You get all the easy ones. Yeah. So.
No. Here's the schedule: Chiefs, Bills, Niners, Cowboys, Seahawks, Giants, Cardinals, Giants.
4.
That's the Eagles.
Yeah.
Cowboys
have the Giants twice. That should answer the question.
Yeah, they have the Giants.
So that's
twice.
2 bye weeks, right?
Yeah.
So.
Exactly. That's free. Those are 2 free weeks right there.
Yeah.
Well, that's towards the end of the season. So that big stretch of tougher games. So Giants is week 16, right? That's the first game for the Eagles.
Mm-hmm.
So for the Cowboys, all the way up to week 16, it's the Panthers, Commanders, Seahawks, Eagles, and Bills. Those are your next 5 games.
Yeah,
you think you're going to have a better record than the Eagles?
In
that stretch of 5?
Here's the thing.
Okay.
I know our next stretch, we've got some. Well, let's just be honest. The Panthers are another free game, so we've got a quote unquote easier schedule than the Eagles do.
Yes,
but we're already 2 games behind.
I know, which is why I asked that particular question.
Yeah, we're basically we have to look at. Let's just say, for the sake of argument, the Eagles play the Niners. Let's just say y'all beat them. That's 1 loss.
Okay.
What other team would they lose to? I mean, they could beat the Giants with their second stringers, so they don't have to do shit, really. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think the Eagles will beat the Chiefs. I think the Eagles will beat the Chiefs.
And then y'all could beat them, too. Y'all have already shown that y'all can beat them, or potentially.
That I already thought there would be a season split.
Yeah.
So that I expected it to be the first game that we played, we beat them, and then later in the season, because per history, the Cowboys later in the season don't play as well. So I expected that, but I think they'll beat the Chiefs. I mean, if they lose, if we have the same record at the end of the season, that's one thing. I don't know that we will.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure the Eagles lose again until they've already locked in home field advantage, and they're like just playing all their second stringers.
Agreed.
Gotcha.
Exactly.
Gotcha. Okay.
They didn't have to play their best to beat Dallas.
They really didn't.
Yeah.
That's true.
But this Monday night game is going to be.
That's just how loaded that team is. They were in the Super Bowl, and Jalen Carter is probably going to be Defensive Rookie of the Year. The team is stupid rich. The 2 best teams in the NFC still, I think, are the 49ers and the Eagles.
Well, and then they brought in Kevin Byard, who's an All-Pro. So I mean, they didn't even need that guy.
Right?
It was like, bring him in here. The rich get richer.
Yeah. Hey, I mean, you're making them get richer. I don't know why, JC. Like the point is your own team that gets richer, but it is what it is.
Yeah, we got draft picks. That's all we can really do right now.
So, Rob, since you're the biggest Bucs fan of the world, what's more likely to happen? Baker stays with the Bucs with a restructured deal, or next season the team drafts a new quarterback and starts over Baker?
Team drafts a new quarterback and starts over Baker.
Not what we hope. Not what you hope will happen. What will more likely happen?
But to be fair, they know Baker's not the long-term answer.
Baker is
not
not
the long-term answer. Like they have to know that.
He is a good stopgap right now, but that's all he is. He's a stopgap. Like,
all right.
This isn't
not
Jared Goff. Who just
Williams, is that what you're trying to say?
Like Jared Goff. Jared Goff revitalized his career in Detroit. That's not what's happening with the Bucs.
No, it's not.
No.
Caleb's gonna end with like.
So you're saying Baker's just a good placeholder right now, is what I'm hearing. He's just
absolutely.
Okay. All right.
End up in Arizona, probably. Yeah.
I'll let any one of you ask me what's more likely.
What's more likely, the Niners to win a Super Bowl or the Cowboys to win a Super Bowl? Because we already know what you're going to say.
Niners. It's easy.
Unless they choke this
year. Because the Niners have gotten there twice. The Niners have at least gotten there twice. When was the last time the Dallas got to the Super Bowl?
I'm gonna say the Niners. I'm gonna say the Niners, but I'm only gonna say one particular reason why, because both rosters are great. One's better on defense, one's better on offense, but the coaching is the biggest problem between the two teams.
Yep,
That is correct.
That's correct. Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
So, there's not really a whole lot else to say about that.
Can't argue that. So.
You really can't.
When you look at those two coaches, you're surprised at one. You're surprised that Mike McCarthy actually having a ring, and you're also surprised that Shanahan doesn't. It's opposite spectrums.
Yeah, opposite spectrums, both sides. That's why I couldn't immediately answer, because I'm like, you can make an argument for both teams actually getting to the Super Bowl and winning potentially. But you're right. At the end of the day, it comes down to coaching, and Niners are better at that. So now for overreactions. First one, Josh Allen.
I was thinking of a question here for you.
Sure, go for it.
Okay, so what's more likely, your Niners win a Super Bowl or Johnson beats an undefeated Lake Travis this weekend in the UIL playoffs?
I love it. Go.
You're a bitch, dude.
Go ahead. Make choice. Go ahead.
You're a bitch, dude. What's more likely?
Look, I'm going to say this.
More likely.
I watched the playoff. Go ahead. Let me get your answer first. Go ahead. So,
Johnson beating Lake Travis tomorrow.
Okay.
Are you serious? This Friday.
You know what?
You heard it here first, guys.
Hey, I watched that game against New Braunfels on TV. Fucking Johnson played great. That was a great game, dude. That was so much fun to watch.
The only school that's ever given us trouble, legitimately this year, was Reagan. And there's a reason why they're district right now.
Do you see who Reagan's playing this week?
Westlake, right?
Westlake.
2 undefeated behemoths, Reagan versus Westlake in Seguin Friday night.
Yeah, second round too. Second round of the playoffs, bro. That's wild.
Honestly, the winner of that game is probably going to win state. That's going to be a fucking barn burner of a game. So,
well, if Johnson and Reagan both win, they see each other in the quarterfinals. Because I looked at both brackets.
Oh, they're not Division 1, Division 2? I thought there was different brackets.
No, we're Division 1.
They're both Division 1
together.
D1? Okay.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So, it's crazy if we see each other again. That'd be a wild game. I'm pretty sure Norwood would show up to that game even more packed than the last time he went to the game.
I would. I think the whole city would go to that game. You might have to put that in the Alamo Dome because I don't think Blossom's going to hold it. So
no, it really isn't. Blossom or Heroes ain't going to hold that.
Yeah.
So we'll have to see.
All right.
So for overreacting around minorities, I'll just hit it up right now. Josh Allen is not a top 10 quarterback.
Josh Allen's not a what?
Top 10 QB.
Ooh.
Overreaction.
Not this year.
Mm.
I'll still take him over most quarterbacks because it's overreaction.
I think it's
Or
an
10
overreaction.
better quarterbacks.
I'd still put him in the top 10. So I'd say it's an overreaction.
Yeah, I'd still put him in the top 10.
Yeah.
I'll put him at fucking 9.5, goddammit, but
Right,
I'm still,
exactly.
he's still in the top 10.
He gonna be there, damn it. He gonna be. He ain't gonna have.
And
10
if
in
you're
his
listening
name.
to this and you say not an overreaction, you better be able to list 10 quarterbacks better than Josh Allen.
Currently,
I'm thinking right now.
Currently
I'm
better
thinking-
than Josh Allen?
Yeah.
I'm thinking right now.
Yeah.
Hold on. Give me a
10
second. Give me a
quarterbacks
second.
Yeah, go ahead.
this season
Yeah.
that are currently better than Josh Allen.
yes.
Let's see. Jared Goff.
Goff.
Okay, that's one. That's fine. That's fair.
CJ Stroud.
CJ Stroud.
Stroud.
Jalen
2,
Hurts.
Mahomes.
3, 4.
Lamar.
Wait. Is Jalen Hurts actually playing a lot better than Allen this year? Hold on.
He's playing more
Yeah, I don't know.
consistent.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Is
hold
this
on.
team winning?
And he's not turning.
Listen,
the ball over.
Wait.
Hurts is a turnover machine, and their team is winning. That's the difference, fellas. Hold on. Because
Yeah.
Hurts has
Exactly.
not been playing that great this year,
That's true.
but their team
No.
is winning. That's why nobody's saying shit.
It's masked by
Look
the
at
wins.
Hurts' stats.
Jalen Hurts.
They're not
Jalen
that
Hurts
impressive.
has
All right, you want your
almost
10 better? You
Yeah,
want your 10
okay.
better?
Let's see.
Here we go.
I want
All right.
anything from you, Papa. Yes.
All right. Mahomes, Hurts, Tua, Jackson, Stroud, Prescott, Burrow, Goff. Well, until now, Watson, Trevor Lawrence,
Damn.
Geno Smith.
Damn.
Geno.
Geno
Listen to me.
Smith?
If you're a GM, if you're a GM and take Geno Smith over Josh Allen, you should be fired before you get on the
Okay,
podium.
okay.
Oh,
Brock
okay.
Purdy. Brock
Oh,
Purdy.
okay.
Brock Purdy. Oh.
Purdy? Okay.
Russell
Wait
Wilson.
a minute.
That's a stretch.
No way.
What?
No way.
What?
No way.
That's
Russell Wilson? No way.
Wow.
No
No,
way.
not with as many like interceptions that
No,
he's
we're
done.
trolling,
No way,
right?
not
We're,
even.
we're trolling
no,
now,
you're
right?
trolling.
We're trying to be funny.
Yeah, this is
Yeah.
Let's just
Hey,
say
what
he's
about-
borderline. He's
What about
borderline
Josh
this
Dobbs?
season.
Josh Dobbs.
Josh Dobbs, right?
I wouldn't
now.
take him.
I
I wouldn't
need-
take him over Allen now. Absolutely not.
I'm
Yeah.
right
I would
now.
take
I'd take
Dobbs
the Rockets.
over
Hey, you
Allen.
wouldn't take Purdy?
Yeah.
You wouldn't take Purdy over Allen?
Purdy needs the perfect
Nope.
situation in order for
Thank
him
you.
to be
Exactly.
to play well.
I agree.
Well, no,
We
I wouldn't do
established
that.
last week
Allen
that Josh Dobbs
is-
is the new Ryan Fitzpatrick. I might take Dobbs over Allen. right
Stafford. You should say. I forgot he was in the league.
Stafford.
Exactly. Is he playing him?
But no,
He was
he's
hurt.
I realized he
he's
was
injured.
hurt last.
He's
now. He's
hurt.
been hurt the
game.
last couple weeks. Had a bye. So,
Yeah.
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 I'm pretty
now-
sure I
now
named
he's
over
playing,
10.
idiot.
I'm pretty sure I named over 10.
You did.
We're just naming
did,
random
he did, but
quarterbacks
how
just
many
to
of
like
them-
for shits and
exactly.
giggles.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're just
But
throwing names
I
out
wouldn't
there.
take half of them over Josh Allen.
Okay,
Like, Josh
Mahomes,
Allen
you would.
actually
Hurts,
performs
you
in the
would. Tua,
playoffs.
you would. Jackson, you would. Stroud, you would. That's 5 right
Yeah.
there.
That's
Okay.
Dak,
Correct.
Dak is playing better than Josh
Wait,
Allen.
hold on. Okay, hold on. Stop. So you're talking about who would you take in the top 10 right now? You have to consider the playoffs. I would not take Dak in the playoffs. I would not take Lamar Jackson in the playoffs. Absolutely
Okay,
not.
well, okay, I would. I would for sure.
You would take
Burrow,
Trevor Lawrence in the playoffs?
Yeah.
Man,
Bro,
you gotta
yes,
take
sure.
Sunshine in the playoffs, bro. What's
Sunshine.
wrong with y'all? What's wrong with you, man? Sunshine.
Sunshine.
Nori,
He was in the playoffs last year, and he did
Not-
pretty good.
Now, Nori, you being a little disrespectful. Okay, I'm gonna need you to back off on Sunshine. Okay.
He's not. He doesn't have the resume that Josh Allen has. My point. Josh Allen is fucking slinging it in the playoffs and playing fantastic in the playoffs.
Yeah, he got his ass
and that's
beat
the Josh
2
Allen
times in the
I'm banking
playoffs.
on.
He's got to get there first.
Did the refs
Yeah.
beat his ass? Come on, man. Come on. The overtime rule killed him. Stop that. He didn't get his ass beat twice.
That's one game.
He lost in
That's
2
one
super close
game.
games. Kamate.
All
No,
right.
sir.
All right.
Are
Moving
you
on.
becoming a 5-5?
Hatred. The hatred I get from this man.
I
Anyway.
like Josh Allen a lot. Is he playing like a top 5 quarterback this year? No, he's definitely not.
No,
But is he playing like a
No way.
top 10? Yes. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're pretty split. Some of you are saying overreacting. Some of you are not. However,
Butt split.
I take Kyler over Josh Allen right now.
That's
yeah,
one game.
I-
Okay,
definitely
Rob,
take Kyler.
Rob, calm down. Rob, calm down. Calm down.
Just saying.
Hey,
Motherfucker.
Rob.
He got to win
That
last week.
motherfucker came back from his Call of Duty break for 1 week, and all of a sudden he's better than Josh Allen. Relax.
He
Because
is.
he
He's
got
gotta
a
be.
win last week, didn't he?
He did.
Yeah.
You know.
Okay, it's 1 week, Rob. You can't do that.
That's fine. He's 1,000. He's
He's doing it.
100% for the year.
Oh, he's doing it. He's
Oh, he
doing it.
definitely is,
He's
bro.
doing it.
Chaos. Chaos.
I'm not doing this. I'm not.
Yeah. Don't feed the troll. Just shut up, Rob. Just move. Keep moving. Keep it moving. Just don't feed him.
But I am
starve.
curious. I'm curious, and I'm pretty sure Nori's gonna be the first to answer this. This season is currently proven that the Patriot way was always the Tom Brady way.
It was the Tom Brady way.
Excellent.
Clearly.
Absolutely.
Facts.
Facts.
Yeah, we
That is
figured that
not-
out.
that
We
is
figured
not
that
an
out when
overreaction.
they won a Super
in
Bowl.
Tampa. I mean,
Yeah, we figured that when Tampa
Twice.
won a Super Bowl.
yeah. So,
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, since Dobbs is Rob's favorite quarterback right now, Rob, Dobbs will
Stroud.
not only stop that.
Rookie of
Dobbs
the
will
year.
not only take the Vikings
True.
to the playoffs, they're actually going to win their wild card game. Overreaction.
Okay, hold on.
Ooh. I don't think that's an overreaction.
Who-
That's not an overreaction because I
which-
do see them getting the wild
Yep.
card spot. They're not going to win the division.
Yeah, but he said winning the wild card game.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Actually,
that's what I'm trying to think of right now. That's what I'm trying to think
because
of.
I can't think of a
Who's-
team they're
who's
beating
the other?
right now.
Dallas.
As it stands right now, they're in the 7th seed.
Oh.
They're gonna
No.
play Detroit.
They play Detroit.
No way.
Ooh.
But they could
They
go
would not
up
beat Detroit,
and
no.
potentially
Ooh,
play
they're
San
not
Francisco
beating
and
Detroit.
Orleans.
They're not
If
beating Detroit.
Minnesota makes it to the 5 seed, they would play the 4 seed, which is more than likely whoever comes out of the NFC South.
In the South.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Well,
It
if
could
that's the case,
happen.
well then
Okay,
they
then
would
yes.
win that one. I think.
Yes.
I think they could win that one.
I think the Vikings are a great story. I think
They will-
Dobbs is a great story here.
It's a great story
he's
because
going
they
to
would
get a
beat
fat
the
contract. He's going to get a fat contract by somebody because he's not going to get backup money. Like he's going to get starter money somewhere. So if that's still Kirk Cousins' team, Yeah, no,
Not at this rate.
they're not beating Detroit. As much as I talk shit about Dallas, they would not beat Dallas in the playoffs. Yeah, no.
I would love
Don't
if
see
they
it.
did though.
Okay, a little
personally.
little expansion on that.
Oh, sure,
one.
we all
If
love it,
the,
but-
if the Vikings
Yeah.
win the Super Bowl led by Josh Dobbs parents will be proud of him.
No,
No.
because they'll expect him.
No,
No.
that's a no, sir.
No.
No, that is
That's
definitely an overreaction because we
Nope.
know his parents would be like, "Well, you should have won 3 by now."
Exactly.
You should have won. You should have won. You should have won it sooner.
Dobbs,
What took you
Dobbs
so-
is
what took
on
you
his
so long?
8th team.
I know.
Exactly.
Well, then he should have won 8
4.
Super Bowls.
There
Hey.
should have been
That's
7
it.
Super Bowls before that.
Exactly.
He's the new Ryan Fitzpatrick, guys. We said it last week, so you know.
All right.
Fitz Magic, sir. Get the name right. He is
Fitzmagic.
Fitz Magic.
All right, JC.
Yeah.
I'll let you answer first, and then we'll see what the
Damn
guys say. The Titans regret not trading out Henry before the deadline. That's overreaction.
Ooh.
Oh, I know the answer to this already, but I'm gonna let JC go.
They regret. Okay, so you say they regret not trading.
They were shopping. They were shopping.
They were
around.
shopping
trying
him.
to
Yeah,
see-
they were.
They were
shopping
shopping
him.
to get an offer, but I would say that is an overreaction because they got so much backlash getting rid of AJ Brown. Can you imagine explaining to everyone why we got rid of Derrick Henry?
Well, his contract is void next season, so regardless, this is
They're
currently
gonna
his
put
last
money to
season.
re-sign him, I think.
Oh
So
my goodness,
yeah,
my man is confident.
I think
I
Tannehill's
think that-
gone. I think they're gonna make sure they keep Henry around because if this season has proven anything, and you can check the stats on this, when Derrick Henry gets the ball more than 20 times, the Titans win. Every loss, he's gotten maybe like 11 carries, 12 carries, never hits the 20 mark. But every time,
I mean, when you're down double digits, are you really gonna run the ball though?
sometimes it's what it takes to break through.
I mean, you
that's the way the
played
offense
to your
runs.
strength, right?
That's what the Titans do.
You played to your
Yeah,
strength.
That's what the
right?
Titans
You
do.
don't-
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, but I say it's a react. No, I don't think the Titans regret not trading him.
And the rest of you gentlemen,
I think the Titans, as always, regret nothing. They're stupid, they're stubborn, and they regret nothing. That's what I've come to learn about the Titans.
I think JC made good points on that one. I think
He
they're
did.
absolutely right. Tannehill's gone, and they need stability.
all right. Well, this one should be easy. Arthur Smith is officially on the hot seat now.
He's been on the hot seat.
Very
Hasn't
easy.
he been on the hot seat?
How many
Like,
years
he's-
in
yeah,
Atlanta now?
Yeah, this is very easy.
Yeah, he's been on the hot seat, bro.
You know, I
This is
kind of
the
hope
third-
he gets
I
let
could
go.
be
That way
wrong.
he can come back and be the offensive coordinator at Tennessee because they played great when he was the offensive coordinator. But
Yeah, some people should not be a head coach. Some people have a ceiling, right? They have a ceiling of what they could do. Like Josh McDaniels should never have been a head coach. He's a good offensive coordinator under Belichick, specifically with Brady. So if all the world lines up, then he's good at his
that
job.
way, bro.
All the perfect pieces together. Okay.
too funny.
Wade Phillips is a great
But-
DC, terrible head coach.
Yes.
I agree with. I
Correct.
agree with
I agree. I agree with that.
Actually, no, I don't even think Wade Phillips is a terrible head coach because he had him at 13-3 when they lost to the Giants in the playoffs, and even then that was a very, very close game. So I can't even say he was a terrible head coach.
No.
He
I'm
wasn't
not
a great head
saying-
coach.
That was like the only year.
McDaniels
he was
is
good,
terrible.
You know?
Yeah, that was the only year he was good though. I'm not saying he's terrible like he's just bad like Josh McDaniels bad. I'm just saying kind of like
Nobody's bad like Josh McDaniels bad.
I mean, this is also true, but I'm just
That's-
saying like
Urban
kind
Meyer's
of like what
pretty
you're
bad,
saying.
dude. So,
Laughs
Urban Meyer
and
just
dead.
beats up his players. That's a different ball game.
Have you seen
Yeah,
that
Arthur
Nathaniel
Smith
Hackett
hasn't had a
guy?
winning season yet, so I mean, I think he's gone.
Yeah, I mean, there's
Have
no
you
way
seen
they
that?
keep him.
Have you seen that Nathaniel Hackett guy? He was kind
No,
of a
we
not
forget
great
about
head
him.
coach.
No, we forget about him. Okay, he doesn't exist in the stats. Okay, he doesn't exist in the stats. What's wrong with you, Nori? All right, last one. Lions are and they will claim. I said that all wrong. Lions will claim #1 seed in the NFC by the end of the regular season.
Overreaction.
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 The 49ers are healthy now.
Well, they
And,
also
and
have
we-
see it at best
Eagles.
because the Lions are going to
You got
drop
the
a
Eagles.
couple here and there. You know, they're going to. It's
The Eagles too.
it's
Yeah,
the
exactly.
Detroit way.
I'm about to say, Detroit's
It's the
only a
way.
game
It is the
behind.
way.
This is the way. Detroit. This is the way. We can't always have nice things.
I don't know.
See,
I mean,
Barry,
it
They're
could
only a game
happen.
behind
It could
Philly.
happen. It could happen.
Could happen.
It can.
But it had to be Philly's gonna have to really drop the ball.
They're gonna have to
Yeah.
shit the bed. Yeah.
They're gonna have to, and like looking at Detroit's rest of the schedule, which is the Bears, Packers, Saints, Bears, Broncos, Vikings, Cowboys, Vikings.
We were talking about the Vikings, so if they were going to make a move into the season, is when they'd make that move.
That's when they would make
I
that
think
move,
the Vikings
right?
and Lions will split, for sure.
Okay. And do you think the Lions would beat the Cowboys?
Right now, yeah.
Yeah.
Right now,
I
regardless
can't
of
think
where
so
that
too.
game
Yeah.
is. Yeah. So
Because that game is in December, so that should be a bye week for Detroit. And then you got the Bears.
You know what's funny? You're saying that, but look at last year in December. Did the Cowboys lose all their games?
Everybody can have one exception. It's okay.
Yeah,
DJ.
okay.
One exception.
Yeah.
What about the
Go
last 6
fuck
years?
yourself.
it's one of those things where, first of all, both teams play indoors, so it doesn't matter who's home on that. If the game's in Detroit, obviously full of Lions fans. If the game's in Dallas, there are a lot of Lions fans in Texas, and they will be.
But those refs, though, those refs don't play in Dallas. Yeah.
No, they don't.
Yeah, those
Dan Campbell
Jerry
is
checks
a Texas
clear.
native. I'm just saying he's gonna have them ready. I think Detroit beats Dallas when they play later this year. So
Those Jerry checks
That's gonna be
clear
a good
fast
game,
in
though.
Dallas.
Hands down, that's gonna be a great game.
this will be a
Detroit
good game.
and Dallas.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I think that'll set the pace for like if the Eagles hadn't locked up anything by that week, which is week 17, I think that'll set the pace for Dallas to like try to like sneak in and not only win but steal the division from Philly.
I can see that.
Yeah.
So that's why I was asking DJ earlier. Like, if it gets super close towards the end of the season, like Dallas could like legitimately take not only number 1 seed, which I hope they fucking don't, but they would take the East. So
If Dallas
You don't
has the
need to-
luck to get the number 1 seed, they probably have the luck to win the Super Bowl.
oh, stop, don't. Oh, God.
That's how lucky they would need to
Sorry.
be to get the number 1 seed. That's what
What
I'm trying to
happened
tell you.
the last time the Cowboys had the number 1 seed?
They got
They
fucking-
lost to the Giants in
Okay,
2007.
so don't even start with that shit. So
Please don't.
you got
Please
Mike
don't.
McCarthy coaching. We know how
Correct.
that goes. So
Yes. So,
I'm
that's
just,
it.
I'm just,
That's
I'm
it
just
for me,
watching
boys.
and waiting patiently. That's
Okay.
it. That's
Yeah,
all I'm doing.
you did forget. Don't forget Thanksgiving is
Oh,
next
boy.
week.
Thanksgiving is next
Yeah.
week. So
Yes.
Yeah, and Dallas doesn't Dallas have the Panthers?
No, they play the Panthers this week, but then next week they play the Commanders on Thanksgiving.
The Redskins, Cowboys versus Indians. It's the it's the
okay.
classic battle, bro. Okay,
That's
classic
correct.
battle.
It is. Yes.
speaking of which, my daughter's team is selling squares for that game. So if anybody wants to buy one, hey, $40 a square. So I'll put the board up.
Word. Speaking of Johnson game, still no word on what the band is doing, particularly JC.
It's the playoffs. I honestly don't expect them to do any sort of halftime. They might just be a pep band.
Playoffs.
Playoffs. That's the oil roll.
Playoffs? Fucking playoffs.
Now, before we get into our picks for week 11, I just quickly want to say, guys, the ESPN NFL playoff machine is available.
No way.
Oh, let
Out
the
there.
games
So,
begin.
Next
Fuck
week,
yes.
we are going to be making our first playoff machine projections. So keep that in mind, guys. When we record next week, have those ready to go. I'll get you guys the link for that too, but it is available.
It is available.
Yes, it
Well,
is.
I'm
Dope.
going to do it now.
Dope.
All right. Let's get into our week 11 predictions here. The pick order is going to be DJ, Rob, Phil, Nori, Chicken Wing, and JC. Teams on a bye this week are Atlanta, Indianapolis, New England, and New Orleans.
Damn, Nord might have a perfect week this week.
Wow.
That's true. All right. Starting with the Thursday night game, and boy. Big division rival matchup. Two teams coming off a loss. Cincinnati at Baltimore. DJ, what do you got?
I'm gonna go Baltimore. Baltimore at home.
Okay. Rob.
I'm gonna go Baltimore also. Yeah, at home.
All right. Phil.
Yeah, I'm getting nervous about this one, just based on those guys' pick. Because I'm thinking Baltimore too, but I see how their picks go. So I gotta go with Baltimore at home, though.
All right. Nori.
I'm definitely going Baltimore. Confidently going Baltimore at home.
Chicken wing.
Baltimore. Playoff machine. Doing it right
Clean
now.
sweep. Let's
Baltimore.
go.
No, I'm lone wolf in this. I'm saying Cincinnati. They're getting the split. Yeah.
Okay, well, JC is last place, so we can. There you go. That's why.
I think he's just throwing shit at the wall and see if he's gonna stick. I got
He's,
it.
he's pulling the Michael.
I figured
Yeah.
this early because I want to say
Basically.
Baltimore won the first game by 3 in Cincy, and I expected them to split the season series. So,
Okay.
So,
I'll give you that.
all right. And then Sunday early game, we start off with another AFC North matchup: Pittsburgh at Cleveland. Somehow the Steelers keep winning. Crazy, huh? The two teams that won last week. So, DJ, what do you got on this one?
Yeah, they're not going to keep winning this week. I'm going with the Browns.
All right, Rob.
I'm taking the Browns defense.
Okay, Phil.
I'm taking the Steelers playing an unproven quarterback in Cleveland.
All right, Nori.
Okay.
I trust PJ Walker more than Kenny Pickett against the number 1 defense.
Chicken.
Kenny Pickett's going to live up to his last name.
Nice.
Nice. That was good.
Chicken wing.
Oh, Steelers.
Steelers, wow. I've got Cleveland. That defense is great. PJ Walker is a good backup, and Pickett's going to struggle in the dog pound. So I got Browns here. So, all right, Chicago at Detroit.
You can skip this one. We already
Go
know.
Lions!
Is
Yeah,
anyone
we're
taking
taking
the
the
Bears
three.
coming off their big win over the
Yeah.
Panthers to beat the Lions?
Over
I
there.
am raising.
Big win.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
am.
Did
not
we learn
even
our
gonna
lesson,
get them
fellas?
to cover. No.
You taking Chicago over Detroit, Nori?
Oh. No, he's not.
I wonder what the straight up money line for this
no.
game is.
No.
I don't know. I have to look it up.
It's like 220 something. Minus
We're
220
taking the
for
Bears?
Detroit. No, minus 220.
No, it's got to be more than that.
I can check right now.
All right, while you're checking here, Chargers at Green Bay. And the Chargers only favored by 3 on this one. So, DJ, what do you got?
Just watching the Chargers play against the Lions, I'm going to go with the Chargers.
All right. Rob?
I'm gonna go with the Chargers until Jordan Love decides he wants to, play good. So
Phil?
So never. Okay.
I'm going with the Packers because Chargers, no matter what, they find a way to lose. Whether it's Lions or someone else, they still find a way.
Chargers charging. Okay,
They do.
I
And,
accept that.
I'm going with the Packers.
Okay, you're right. It is much higher. It's minus 415 for the Lions and plus 310 for the Bears.
Jeez.
Wow.
Damn.
All right. Nori?
I don't trust the Chargers often, but I trust them a shit ton more than Jordan Love. I've seen him play football. I don't know if we're watching different shit, but dude's fucking Garbo. Yeah, I'm definitely going with the Chargers.
All right. Chicken wing.
Chargers.
And I'm going with the Chargers as well. So,
This is why I'm first place, y'all. This is why I'm first place. Just saying.
all right.
That's okay. You'll come back down. It's fine.
we got 8 more weeks.
And
Don't
you know
worry.
what? JC
The
does this shit
Oracle
every year
will win.
too. JC rides first place, and then he doesn't want to be first place anymore, and he starts doing shit like this.
Yes.
Okay.
Phil, why don't you
Why
top
you
it
two
off
are
with,
friends.
remember this next week, guys.
All right.
Say the line, Phil. Say the line.
Say
Wait
the
till
line,
next week.
Phil.
I'll be by myself.
All I'm going to say
Say the
is
line.
right now I'm +3
Uh-huh.
on the closest person.
That's fine. All it takes is 3 wrong.
And who's-
That's fine. It's only 3 wrong picks.
And what happens
That's
when
fine.
you have hope in your Jaguars?
They get finger banged by the Niners. Is
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they did.
that what happened?
They got a 3-knuckler there.
Uh,
All right.
All the way up.
Raiders
All
at
the way.
Miami. Dolphins favored by 12. Does anyone think the
That's-
Raiders going to Miami and get a win here?
I
You
want
know.
them to, but
Actually,
Hey,
Wait, okay,
what's
Nori,
the money
go
line on this game? What's the money line on this game? That's a good one.
minus 800 for the Dolphins and plus 525 for the Raiders.
Yeah, even Vegas. Yeah, Vegas.
Vegas is like, yeah.
Well, Nori, what are you going to say? You said actually.
I don't think this game is going to go the way people think it is. Vegas, yeah, they beat the shit out of the Giants. They beat the shit out of the Jets. This Raiders is not the same fucking Raiders as their record. Fuck you all. I'm picking the Raiders.
Boy.
All right.
Okay.
Look, I'm
Good
still
too.
going with Miami, but I think the spread is way too big.
And Miami hasn't beaten a good team. And the Raiders, the last 2 games since they got rid of, McNumbnuts, they've been playing fucking great football. Forget about the record before. This is the talent we thought they had in the preseason.
You know what I think? I think they're still not a winning team.
What do you think, Philip?
Miami plays good against non-winning teams.
See,
Exactly.
here's the thing. Yes, Miami, all their wins have been against non-winning teams. All their losses against winning teams. The Raiders are 5-5 right now, so technically they're not either one. So
I am going with the Raiders until Antonio Pierce loses a game.
okay,
All right.
interesting. Watch it be a tie. All right,
Right.
Shit, right? I know.
That would be amazing.
Nori, your Giants are playing the Communists. You're picking first.
Yes, they are.
What do you got?
I am. I'm confidently picking the Giants because A, they just got embarrassed like they couldn't have gotten embarrassed. It could have been worse. Literally could not have been worse. And Washington has yet to beat them in the last 2 seasons. So until, again, prove me wrong, I already made the mistake this year of picking Washington but based on the record, and I'm not doing that again. So I've learned my lesson. I'm going to pick the Giants versus Washington until Washington actually proves they could beat that color team.
Okay.
Wow.
You all want to pick Washington? Go for it.
The way you said that, but okay. DJ.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'll live.
They can't beat the. You can't beat the coloreds. So
Oh my god.
Right.
Wow.
Wow.
Lord have mercy.
All right.
I don't know who to pick now.
Yes.
yeah, fuck
Yes,
Joe,
you
didn't
do.
I?
Yes, you do.
Yeah, I did. I'm gonna go with the Commanders though.
Pick Washington. That's right.
I am.
Oh, you pick Washington again.
All right,
Yes.
Rob?
Sure, we'll go with
They haven't beaten them in 2
logic.
years.
Giants.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
Phil.
Just like your Raiders pick. These are both like
So be right. Go ahead.
okay, all right, okay. But
Yeah.
you're doing it. See, I want you to realize something. You're doing them both like I won't do it until a Raiders coach loses, and I'm not doing it until this team. Well, this team is kind of here now, and one of them is the Giants, and one of them is playing pretty good in a pretty tough division. So I mean, Washington very well may be in the playoffs this year.
That's what we said a few weeks ago when the Giants and Washington, because we all picked Washington, didn't we? And then Washington shit the bed because they're scared of that uniform for some reason. So you lost to Terod Taylor. You've been getting boned by Daniel Jones. I don't know. I can't explain it, Phil.
Right.
But please pick the Commanders.
I am.
All right. Chicken wing.
The Indians.
Cleveland?
Nah. Listen. I'm not gonna
Not
say
even-
the colors. I'm gonna be.
No one's telling you to say.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
Yeah,
respectful.
don't say that.
You're not being forced to say that. Only Nori
Nah,
says that, but you don't
That's
have
not
to do
the
it.
owner anymore. That's not their name.
Nah.
Shit.
I'm gonna be respectful and call them the
Red
Indians.
Wolves. Oh.
Red Wolves,
That's-
yeah.
So
That would have been such a dope name.
The
Yeah,
Washington
totally.
football
Name, dude.
team. They're going back to the Washington football team.
Better than Commanders. All right. Nori, you know your team better than anybody,
Hi.
so I'm trusting you on this. I'm going with the Giants.
Ooh.
And for anyone saying Washington's a playoff team, no, the fuck they're not.
I-
Not right now.
I never said that.
Ron Rivera is
I never
gone
once
after
said
this
that.
season. I'm sorry. I've already seen the social media shit online about Washington.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I will not pick the Giants
Yeah,
to beat
he's
anybody. Only Washington.
And
I
may
won't pick
this
them to
be
beat
the
anybody else,
last
but I
game
will
the
pick them to
Giants
beat
win all
Washington.
season. So that's honestly the way.
Absolutely,
Yeah,
it will
so
be. Yeah.
You know
That's
your
correct.
team better than anybody. You know these trends within your division, so I'm going to go with the Giants here. Now, DJ, it's Dallas at Carolina. Now, I need to ask you this. And this
Oh,
is
we
a
could so
serious
skip
question
this.
here.
Okay.
Is
The
anyone
last
picking
time you played who we thought was the worst team in the league,
Oh my God.
Cowboys lost to Arizona.
funny?
How worried are you about this game?
That's kind of hilarious.
That's actually funny.
I'm not worried at all. They lost to the Bears.
So wait.
We've all hold on. We've all said is right now one of the worst franchises in the NFL, and they're treating Justin Fields like absolute garbage. So you have the Bears who still beat the Panthers. So I'm not worried at all.
Yeah, this is the team that traded away Christian McCaffrey like last season.
I mean, seriously. Look at all the mistakes this franchise has made. So no, there's absolutely zero worry.
Okay.
I hope Bryce Young comes out and plays like Joe Montana. I can't fucking wait.
But if they lose
can't
to the
fucking wait.
Panthers,
That makes the Cowboys.
Will Cowboys fans be on
worst.
suicide watch?
oh my God.
No.
Well-
they're gonna be like, we didn't need that game anyway. We need that game. It's a trap game. That's how they're gonna be. Watch, I promise you.
It is
No,
a trap game. By
It is a
definition,
trap
it is a
game.
trap game,
Yeah,
actually.
it is a trap
It is.
game. Yeah.
It's a crap game. But no, suicide watch, no way. But will there be fires set spontaneously in different places in Dallas? Probably.
Nah,
Probably.
I can't.
I'm not saying I'm going to do that. I'm just telling you that it probably will happen. There'll be riots, I believe.
Probably in Irving. I don't know about Dallas. But
Yeah, I could. What, JC? There riots already there. Like
Yeah.
it just happens in Irving.
Irving's pretty bad since the Cowboys left town. So
It shit just happens there, no matter what. We can win, and it just riot. It doesn't matter.
that's true. All right. Well, is anybody picking Carolina to pull off a miracle? I'm sorry.
No, but
is
it'd be
anyone
funny if
picking
they win,
Carolina to pull off in Arizona against Dallas?
No.
No.
That was cute. That was cute.
No,
Thank you.
Lord have mercy.
no. And now,
You guys
speaking
move on.
of trap games,
The happy holidays
No
if they win.
Is this ever a trap game, Phil? It's a minority matchup.
I
Right,
know.
Titans
Oh,
at
brother.
Phil's Jaguars.
Oh, let the house be divided here.
Big
Oh, here
AFC
we
South
go.
matchup, and the one Phil gets so fucking worried about every year.
Yeah, as we just got beat down and put 3 points last week too.
Yeah. So, DJ, we'll start with you. What do you got here?
Well, the Titans don't win games unless they're at home, so I'm going with the Jags.
Okay.
Mm.
Rob?
Phil had hope. I can't. No, Tennessee.
Wow. You robbed
Okay,
me.
so Will Levis is gonna beat the Jags in Jacksonville. Okay,
Okay.
Nori?
Hey man, all he needs is mayo. That's all he needs.
calm down, Rob.
Gross, dude.
Nori, what about you?
Nori?
Oh, I'm sorry, you're talking really low. I'm confidently going with the Jags. If there's any time to prove they aren't fucking overrated, it's this week.
All right. Chicken Wing.
Well, Phil's team went from playing a professional football team to a high school football team.
Jesus.
So I confidently believe that they will beat on the Titans.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Phil, this is always a fun one. We try and get together for this. I don't know if it'll happen this week because my daughter's got softball, but what worries you the most about this game?
Mayonnaise.
Everything.
Well, I mean, Rob kind of called it. I had this thing called hope, and it's usually a bad sign. And then we had this thing last week, and I could say, oh no, it's okay. It was the 49ers.
Yeah.
But then the Titans come to Jacksonville, where they have a great freaking record, and I've crushed my dreams so many times in the past.
So many times.
So many times.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
I'm still going to take my Jags.
Try
but it might be more heart than
mine.
head. Yeah. This one always gets under my skin.
Who are you picking, JC?
Oh, well, I'm praying for a miracle here. But, it's...
You know who he's picking.
I'm expecting Derrick Henry to get the damn ball. But this is epic. It's mayonnaise
You know who
versus
the
the
fuck is
mullet.
picking.
It's mayonnaise versus the mullet, baby. Here we go. So...
I fucking.
He said mayonnaise versus the mullet.
That should be the new name for this matchup, and I really hope CBS promotes it as such. So, let's.
Man,
Oh, it's the Eminem fight.
Yeah. So, let's fucking
So
go,
it's the
Titans.
M&M Bowl. Okay.
Because of our
All right.
history against Jacksonville, whenever they're playing good, this is the team that always fucks them up. So I'm gonna.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Alright.
It's. I don't think it's gonna happen,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm really hoping it doesn't happen. Also, I think.
Well, I mean, if Tennessee wants to break the curse of not winning games if they're on the road, this would be the week to
This
do
is
it. I just
definitely
don't
the
see it
week to
happening.
do it. Absolutely, this has to be this week. If this is the one road game we win besides Houston, I'm all fucking for it. So, all right, and a final Sunday early game: Arizona at Houston. Anybody picking the Cards?
Nah.
No, I'm picking. I'm picking
this
CJ
will
Stroud.
not be as close. This will not be as close as people think it is, but I'm picking Houston.
Okay, Houston's only favored by 4.
Yeah, Houston's favored.
Yeah, I'm picking Texans.
All right. I still don't fucking know what I'm doing. I can't get this one right either way. So
Yes,
We know
just,
Jesse.
just
Last place.
I'm gonna leave that as a guessing game for you guys. You guys don't.
yeah,
know.
we already know you picked Arizona, so that's why
Yeah,
Houston's
just-
gonna win.
yeah, I mean,
so
When you pick the Titans, I mean, we know what you're doing. You are throwing shit against the wall.
Yeah.
That's okay, JC. We know you're throwing.
See,
shit against the
JC
wall.
is not just last place; he's confidently last place. JC don't give a
Right.
fuck. He's the
Yeah,
wild card.
you know I won
Does
last
not give
year.
a shit
I'm
what you
just
think.
like, hey, let's just chill for a bit. I'm
he,
worried about
he
my
got his
fantasy.
1 year.
That's
He's
true.
fine.
I'm battling with Rob in our fantasy league right now. That was a close game.
That was 3 points. I think that's 3 points. Yeah.
Yeah. So
So who you taking?
It's not gonna
don't
tell
know
us.
yet. Don't know yet. Trying to keep y'all guessing. I don't know what I'm doing. So.
That's
We
fine.
don't really
Rule
care
of the
because you're in
podcast
last
is you have
place.
to make a pick. You don't get to
You're-
change it.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah,
get to change
yeah.
the goddamn rules.
I
So,
have it
Yeah.
as Houston right now. I am
Granted,
picking Houston.
See?
you are subject
Yeah.
to change your mind.
Fuck.
You're subject
Yes.
to change your mind.
Always.
That's fine.
That's fine.
But
So
thank you
I'm
for just
going
securing
Arizona.
the win for Arizona. You jerk.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm, jerk. Yeah, you.
All
are- you
right,
are
we
a
have 2 San Francisco fans now.
So, speaking of San Francisco, Rob, your Bucks are taking on Chicken Wings 49ers minority matchup.
Hell yeah.
Sunday afternoon. So
Yeah, fuck off, bro.
Hell to
I
the
don't know if this
yeah.
counts as a minority matchup.
it does.
No, it counts. No, don't do that.
He's not a Bucks fan. He's
No,
renounced
don't
them.
do that.
He's-
Don't do that. Don't do that. He renounced Baker Mayfield, not
Yeah.
the Bucks.
That's
But
true.
Baker plays for the
What does Baker
Bucs.
Mayfield play for?
Doesn't matter.
Right. He plays
Doesn't
for the
matter.
Bucs.
All right. Does
Because
not
if Baker
matter,
gets
sir.
benched, he's a Bucks fan again. Let's just throw it out there.
This
So,
is
Exactly.
true. Problem is, I don't know who our back
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know who either.
TJ,
Shit.
Who you got in this one? Bucks at Niners.
Niners confidently.
Okay, Rob.
Why are you asking me? It's supposed to be the last pick
sorry.
for it. Yeah.
Bill, my bad.
Yeah, Niners very confidently. This is probably a good one with a money line too. This is probably one of those crazy upsets.
Survey says, yeah, minus 625 for the Niners and
God
plus
damn.
430 for the Bucks.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
not
$100
as much
to win
as the Raiders.
430.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nori.
I'm going to die on this. I don't care. I think the 49ers are healthy. They are the best team in the NFL. So if they're healthy and like they were last week, I am not picking against them at all, against anybody.
Yeah, I've got the Niners on this one after going across country after a bye week and taking it to Jacksonville, coming back home, confidently going with the Niners. But let's start with you, Rob. Your Bucks
San
are-
Francisco all the way.
Yeah. This
Yeah.
should be a free one.
That's
And
a smart pick.
Chicken Wing.
Niners. Fuck Rob. I don't give a shit about what he thinks.
Go Lions.
Now, here's one that is going to be difficult, I'm pretty sure. Jets at Bills.
That's easy pick.
And I don't care that the Buffalo's favored by 7. There ain't something right with what the Bills are doing. So,
That's correct.
DJ.
All
what
right,
do
so
you
let's
got?
go in order, I guess, then. Let's go in order.
Yeah.
God, this is a tough one. And it shouldn't be. You know what? Fuck it. I'm taking the Jets.
All right. Rob.
I'll take the Bills without the OC because the OC was the problem, right?
Yeah, he was the problem.
We all know that. It was the OC. It can't be Josh Allen throwing 11 interceptions this season. It's
Or the
not that.
special teams coach, or the defensive coordinator, or anybody
Not
else.
that.
No, it's definitely the OC.
All right, Phil, what do you got?
Yeah, I'm going with because the coordinator, Bills.
All right.
Oh my God.
Nori.
I just told you Josh Allen wasn't a top
gonna
10
go with the
quarterback.
Bills.
That just tells you how bad I think the Jets are.
Okay.
Bills.
The thing is, the Jets are a great team. The problem is a Zach Wilson, and it's sad because I think when Zach Wilson's on, he's actually a decent game manager. The problem is if the Jets consistently, Nathaniel Hackett has to take some blame here for the Jets as an offensive coordinator. Like, it's easy to just say, oh, blah, 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 Zach Wilson sucks. I think Zach Wilson is at his best when they unleash him with play action pass because he's really good at hiding that shit. If you see him play,
Agreed. Yeah,
he's really good at
agreed.
hiding play action. And they have good running backs, so it actually it's a real threat. It's not like, yeah, right, you're not going to throw it. Like, no, they have real running backs. So, but unfortunately, the offense is not utilized correctly. Zach Wilson doesn't play to his strengths, and he needs to. So,
their defense is pretty stout, though.
it's super good, dude. It's super good,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's just it's kind of sad to watch, but yes, I'm confidently picking the Bills.
Okay. Chicken wing.
The Bills. Fuck Zach Wilson. Out of here.
Zach Wilson beat the Bills once. He's going to do it again.
Don't give a shit.
JDTS,
No,
Jets,
don't
Jets,
do that.
Jets. That's
Don't
right.
do that.
Yep.
Don't do that. No.
What? So what happens in Buffalo if they lose this game at home after losing the last game at home?
They fire the special teams coach this time because
Special teams coach.
Well, yeah,
They fired the water boy.
Yeah, they're not cutting
They fired the water boy because the water's not alkaline. Yeah.
obviously it's
That's
not
the
the
problem.
DC's fault.
Yeah.
They got to go to the next coach.
Right.
The- honestly,
right.
the Jets have a defense to stop Buffalo. They've already proven that, and it's gotten
True.
better. Like it's keeping them in games.
Agreed.
So,
Absolutely, it's one of the best. It's one of the best defenses in football. It really
Yeah.
is.
it really is.
Exactly.
So
And Josh Allen is turning the ball over at an alarming rate. And so, regardless of
I
how
agree.
Zach Wilson
Yeah.
looks, if you keep giving the Jets opportunities because you keep turning the ball over, they're eventually going to put some points on the board. And
But they
you
can
This
won't.
game
do something
shouldn't
with
be
it.
this close. It shouldn't. You were absolutely right when you said it again. This game shouldn't be this close,
It shouldn't be.
but it is. Like, why am I? Why is it? Why do I?
But it will
Why
be.
do I have like I don't. I'm not confidently taking the Bills. I'm taking them, but not confidently at all.
yeah. And Nora, you're
Honestly,
in New York. Are there a lot of
there were
Cougars
quite a
in
few
Buffalo?
people.
So,
Yes.
okay, then
I would
yeah.
take Jets in the points if I was betting the other one.
That's for sure.
The Jets are not as bad as their record. I rarely say that amount of team. A lot of them are like, "Hey, you want your record?" Like Bart Parcells used to say, but they're not. They're not as bad as their record. Their offensive line is kind of a mess, and the problem is their defense is very opportunistic. But if you don't score points, it doesn't matter.
Yeah,
So
I mean, I
I don't
watched a
love
few
the
games
Jets
of them
offensive
this year.
coordinator.
they're not a bad team. They're not a bad team. They just can't get it put together somehow.
Every now and then they do, and it's this team where they always seem to do that. So that's why I'm
Yeah.
thinking the Jets can pull this one off. So
Yeah, it could happen.
a lot of Cougars in Buffalo. Zach Wilson's going to play well. So all right, Seattle at the Rams,
thanks.
and the Rams are favored by half a point, guys. It's
I don't
virtually a
understand.
pick'em. Yeah, I don't know either, but I think Stafford's going to be back after the Rams run a bye. He should be healthy from his injury. Maybe that's why they got. So, DJ, who you got?
The Seahawks.
All right, Rob.
Geno Smith, King of the West.
Goddamn right. Goddamn right.
King of the West.
All right. Nori.
I'm never calling that bum the king of anything, but I'm picking Seattle to fucking win. It's a fucking bum. You're a trash bucket. I've seen him play on both New York teams. Shit. It's an anomaly that he's playing that good. King of the West.
So he's still going to win, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna win. Yeah,
They're gonna win. It's just not gonna be King.
gotta relax with all that.
Take it away.
Oh, Seattle's gonna win.
All right.
Fuck that bomb.
Okay. Yeah.
Say it, Mike. Geno Smith.
Fuck you. Not saying that.
That is not how the line goes, but fine, we'll take it.
Nah, fuck
Going
you.
with Seattle.
Fuck you.
Seattle, dude, it's gonna keep pace with the Niners, man. So that
They are.
They are.
When do y'all play again? Is it the last game of the season?
Last game,
Oh
No, it's
man.
not,
Oh,
'cause,
wow.
they play
No,
again
it's-
in-
week 17.
Oh, they play twice coming up actually.
Yeah.
Oh, this is their back-to-back one.
2 and 3 weeks.
Us,
Twice in 3 weeks.
Yeah,
That's funny.
us, and then
Yeah.
I think
Eagles.
Eagles, and then them again. And then they got us, Dallas, us. That's what they got.
That's funny.
Way to go, NFL, with that. Yeah. So
Should be a fun third.
Yeah.
I know, right?
that's
Seriously.
Great.
Seattle plays Dallas.
yep.
Ooh,
Our, div-
I might be
Yeah.
picking
our
Seattle. Like, I
division,
don't
our
know.
division's playing their
Shit.
division this year.
So how about maybe Seattle? Yeah.
Yeah,
We
maybe.
still got the rest of the East to play.
Yeah, would you say King of the West for that game?
Never.
Oh,
King of the
shit. Dude, I will hold his ball sack for him and call him King of the West if that's what it fucking takes. If he beats the Dallas Cowboys, absolutely, dude.
All right, you heard it here first,
Absolutely.
folks.
He won't even have to ask for a reach around. It'll
Gino.
just be assumed.
Make it happen.
All is forgiven, is what you're saying?
Seahawks sideline.
All is
You know what
forgiven for all your
I'm not,
transgressions.
I'm not even.
So, Nori, did you say all is forgiven at this point, if that happens?
If he beats Dallas,
I'm not even mad at the kid. He's just not the king of the West. But I'll call him the king whatever he fucking wants if he beats Dallas. I'll feed him grapes. I'll wear a Speedo, whatever he wants.
it has to
In a Speedo, well.
it has to be a playoff game for him to like really love him like that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
No. Anytime anybody who beats Dallas, they're my best friend. No,
For
really.
that week, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is known.
All right. Sunday night game, Minnesota at Denver. And Denver is actually favored by 2 here, guys. DJ,
They're-
what do you got?
Oh, they're at home.
I'm going with Josh Dobbs.
All right.
Nice.
Rob.
Yeah.
Justin Jefferson is on, I think, IRR, right? So he,
So
I thought he was
he's
playing.
reserved to return.
yeah.
He should be back, I think, for this game. Yeah.
So
I think he'll be back in
with
playing,
Josh Dobbs,
so,
Yep.
that
yeah.
Vikings.
All right. Phil.
Yeah, that Broncos win was unexpected. Yeah,
It was more a Bills loss.
Yeah.
yeah, and that's really what it was. It was more Bills' loss. So Vikings.
All right. Nori.
Confidently taking the Vikings. I love the Pastronaut.
That's such a great name. I've heard that one.
Jesus.
That
Take
is
it
a
away.
godlike fucking
It
name,
is.
dude.
I'm taking the Vikings.
Yeah, I'm going the Vikings too.
Okay.
And don't give me that Broncos country. Let's right. You got handed that last one. Come on, guys. So, yeah. All right, and finally the Monday night game, and oh boy, this one here,
This is a Super Bowl.
Super Bowl rematch and potentially Super Bowl matchup again. Philadelphia at Kansas City. DJ, what do you got?
I am taking Philly, going in the Arrowhead and getting a win.
All right,
Wow, the Dallas fans saying that? That's crazy.
Rob.
I saw it firsthand, man. I think they got what they can do. They have what they need to win the game. I really do.
Despite Jalen Hurts throwing picks left and right, I'm gonna go with DJ in this one and pick Philly.
Okay, Phil.
Yeah, I think Philly is probably the best team in the league. I'm going Philly.
Nori.
I never pick against Kansas City, but I am today. I think Philly just did nothing but get better since the Super Bowl, and Kansas City they're great, but they didn't improve.
Can you imagine how crazy
And they still
Arrowhead
have
is going to be for that game?
Oh, insane.
Nuts.
Insane.
It's going to be fucking nuts.
Mm-hmm.
That's nuts.
All right,
Yeah.
chicken wing.
Yeah, a scalper will be able to pay off their kids' college.
Oh, I guarantee it.
So are we all doing a clean sweep and going Philly on this one, boys?
Yeah, it seems
I
like
think
that.
so.
No, we're not.
I'm surprised.
Shit at the wall. Here we go.
Here we go.
Since
Yep.
you're on the wall, let me check Taylor Swift's tour schedule because if she's in Kansas City,
Okay.
Oh, here we go.
I'm just saying.
And freaking you and your horoscope shit.
Am I wrong?
Horoscope.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Twice in last place. Yes.
Look,
He's like, is it wrong? He's in fucking last place. Yes, dude.
she's in Brazil, but Travis Kelce went down to Argentina and got
Look
some.
at
So I
Jay-Z.
think the Chiefs are winning this game. So that's what I got. I don't think
Let's
Philly's
see.
going into Arrowhead getting a win. So
You and your hocus pocus, man.
goes
I mean, you never know. Kelsey could fly down to Rio de Janeiro and like get
get
some
a
and come
little
back.
something, come back.
That's right.
That's karma, guys. It's karma. All right.
Taylor Swift has her own private jet.
That's
If
true.
they want to fuck,
Yeah.
they're gonna do it.
Yeah.
It is a Monday night game, actually.
It is a Monday night game. So,
So she can just, when she's done in Brazil, fly
okay,
back
her
to
her last concert is on for that week is on a Sunday. Yeah, it's
It is Sunday, but the game's on a Monday night, so
Monday
Yeah,
night,
you can fly there.
she could fly there right after that concert.
True.
Yeah.
Because then she just has to be back in Brazil not till the 24th, so could happen.
That's that Friday.
And we should not want that Monday night football exposure.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You know the NFL's probably going to pay for it, so yeah,
Oh shit! Yeah, they will.
yeah. So
I can see that actually. Yeah.
Mhm.
What? Taylor
Shit,
Swift
yeah,
in
they
a
will.
press box again? What? No.
Yeah.
Yeah, no way.
No.
Fucking Phil said, "Checking your
Whoa.
horoscope." I love that. That was so goddamn funny.
you know what? Here's the way I see it. If my
That was good,
Thursday
Phil.
night
That
and
was
Monday
good.
night picks hit, y'all motherfuckers be checking horoscopes too. Just gonna say that right now. So
Damn, he is confident.
Okay.
He's always, I told you, he's always confident. He's
It's
confidently
gonna
last
be
or
a good game.
confidently first or
The
whatever.
Chiefs
No,
could.
it's
The
gonna be a
Chiefs
great
could
game.
legitimate.
I love that
The
shit.
Chiefs
Yeah.
could legitimately win this one. I mean, they legitimately could.
They could.
I mean,
Yeah, absolutely.
It would not.
It-
my
it's not
mind
a
would not
crazy
be
pick.
blown.
It's just
No. Yeah.
it's
here's the thing. It's not a bad pick. It's just his logic is horrible. That's what's funny.
Yes. Agreed.
okay.
Agreed.
Football logic
He's like,
here it
oh,
is.
'cause I like
Here
the
it
red
is. Look
uniforms.
back on the past
Like-
seasons. Look at how the Chiefs have been after their bye weeks. That's where they hit their stride. They're coming off a bye week and they're just gonna fucking take off. And they're gonna let everybody know the Monday night. All this talk about how the Eagles are better. They're gonna show them why they're Super Bowl champions. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
It could be. They won the fucking Super Bowl. It could be.
So
And I'm pretty sure they're tired
just-
of hearing that. They don't look like the Chiefs of norm.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
Right.
they don't like hearing that anymore.
it's hard to
Yeah,
win
any
Arrowhead
other
with
team
crowd.
that is 7-2 right now, and people would be like, "Oh my god, this is their best year ever." And for the Chiefs, it's like, "Well, you're doing okay."
We're underperforming.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're decent. Decent, I guess.
Pretty true.
Y'all are all right.
Yeah.
That Taylor Swift chick, yeah, she's pretty cool.
So the Chiefs are like Asian parents, is what you're basically saying.
Oh wait, this is in. Wait, hold on. This is in Arrowhead.
It's in Arrowhead.
yeah, it's at Arrowhead.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
That
Nah,
changing my
you
pick.
can't use that.
Nah,
You can't use that.
nah.
'cause
yes,
the
I
Lions
fucking can. It's my
winning-
goddamn
That
American
has a
right.
lot
And
to
I'm
do
going to
with
tell you why.
Lions
I'm going to tell you why.
Arrowhead
No,
and
listen.
won.
I'm going to tell you exactly why. Because the Chiefs get a lot of shit at home as it is. Since Taylor Swift got into the NFL, have you seen how much the rest favor them?
This guy.
Whatever. It's all
Honestly,
because the
no
rest have
bullshit.
little,
I'm not even
little
being funny.
daughters.
I'm not even being funny. Like they make so much money when the Chiefs are better with Taylor Swift.
Who's
So
getting
it's
points in this game?
The Philly is.
Philly.
It's honestly, it's even on a neutral site. It's Chiefs -3.
Yep.
Mm.
Funny.
God damn it. The ref favoritism, like if the Eagles don't blow them out of the water, which I don't think will happen, I think the Chiefs could take this with close calls. Like, I seriously do.
Yeah,
Because
no, they legitimately
Arrowhead
could.
changes things completely. Arrowhead changes my Vic completely. This is not in Philly, where it's like, it'll be
Right.
and I hate saying this in Philly, it would be a fair game. But the NFL loves what's going on with Kelsey and Taylor Swift because they're getting exposure. They're getting their fans. Like, a lot more people are watching the NFL now.
Yep. And it's a Monday night game.
Which, by the way,
Perfect.
if Taylor Swift does make it all the way to Kansas City for this game, what's the over/under on time she's shown on television during the broadcast?
The whole goddamn game.
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah,
As
but
well as
even
the
if she doesn't come, JC, even if she doesn't come, all Taylor Swift's fans are Kansas City fans now.
That's true.
That's true.
That's the thing. That's the thing. So she doesn't have to come.
That's true.
Yeah, they've got a
I'm
good thing
changing,
going.
I'm changing my pick. I'm changing my
But
pick.
shit,
Break up.
but hey, also though, you telling me she doesn't want that exposure also?
Of course she does.
Shit.
She's fucking Taylor Swift.
Of course she does.
She's Taylor Swift. She don't need it. Have you seen what her tickets go
she
for?
wants it.
She's in
But she's
fucking
still-
Brazil right now, and then she's off to Japan after that, dude. Like, Jesus, you know?
She's got a private jet.
I don't
she'll
think
be
she
fine.
minds the exposure, but she don't need it. No, she don't.
Yeah,
she
but it's
absolutely
a
does not
great
need it.
story. It's great
No,
press for her too. It's great press for her too.
Sure, it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I wouldn't
her-
say need, but she definitely wants it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better press than Justin Timberlake's getting right now. Anyway, that is our predictions
You're not
for
wrong.
Week 11.
Lord
Next
have mercy.
week, we'll recap how we did in Week 11, make our Week 12 predictions, and also fill out our playoff machines for the first time this season. So, for those not familiar, if you go to the ESPN website, you can actually go to the NFL section, and right there's a link up there for the playoff machine. You can predict how you think the rest of the games of the season will go. Yes, and that includes ties, Rob. And
Okay.
you figure out how,
Yeah, Rob.
how the playoffs will format
Tell
out.
me, JC.
from there.
Tell me he's a bitch.
That's right. I had to.
I
I
haven't
had
met,
to,
when that was
had
that
to
one
make
time
that
we
work.
did it. Who the fuck do you have as the tie? And I was like, holy shit.
That's
that was
right.
hilarious. Yeah. So, thank you everybody for joining us on this week's episode of the Sports Minorities Podcast. We'll look forward. Just catch us next week. We'll see how this chaos happens, and we'll be recording a little bit earlier next week because it is Thanksgiving. So, once
Cool.
again, I'm JC, your resident Titans fan. Joining me this week, we got
Chicken wing. Y'all have a great night.
This is Nori, and I really, really miss Drunk Phil.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rob, the Lions fan. I don't know what this Bucks blasphemy is.
it's temporary.
Good evening, DJ here, Cowboys fan. Baker Mayfield will be the quarterback of the Bucks next year.
I hate you. I hate you.
Sorry. Rob's got his lines. He's fine. He don't care.
Still hate you.
This is the very nervous Jaguar fan, Phil.
Man has hope.
Yeah. Still clasping on that little bit of hope I have left after getting basically freaking shut out this last week at home. Now we got Titans, so this is where my hope is totally destroyed potentially, fellas, as has happened so many times in the past. So, yeah, it should be a fun week.
Look, I'm just gonna say this: if the Titans pull this off again, we might get a drunk Phil on next week's podcast, but for different reasons.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a distinct possibility.
Okay.
But it won't be drunk happy Phil. It'll be drunk miserable Phil.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can turn pretty negative.
both equally as entertaining.
I like,
It's
drunk,
just
I like
a
drunk
drunk
happy Phil. Yeah.
Oh. So,
What's up?
going through a couple of different websites. Taylor Swift prop bets for the Monday night game.
Uh-oh.
Lord have mercy.
Primary color of Taylor Swift's top: red, gold, white, or other.
Red,
Red.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait, what color are the Chiefs wearing?
red probably.
They'd be wearing
Yeah.
red at home.
They're
I
at
think.
home.
Mhm.
Yeah, she's wearing Chiefs red.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who says Taylor Swift first? Chris Collinsworth or Mike Tirico?
Mike.
Collinsworth.
Collinsworth.
He's white. He'll say
Collinsworth. Yeah,
Old
exactly.
white men that love Taylor Swift. Yeah. No way.
Okay.
No fucking way, bro.
This sounds so creepy.
Collinsworth.
Will Taylor Swift be shown
That's a
during
lot.
the first quarter?
It's true,
It's
though.
minus 200 for a yes, plus 150 for a no.
Wow.
Also should be shown.
It's-
Bro, it should be shown in pregame.
Should we show in pregame, first quarter, second quarter, fucking halftime? Because why not? Third quarter, fourth.
Well,
I
that's
quarter.
all
think they do
assuming
like a touchdown ratio with
So
her.
we're all assuming now that she is there for this Monday night game.
And-
And
Well,
There's no way.
I mean, all
Vegas
goes out
is
the
a
door.
theory.
I'll
Yeah.
throw this out there. Don't they usually get the MVP of the game at Monday night games too?
Usually, yeah.
If it's Travis
Yeah.
Kelce, Taylor Swift shows up on the freaking NFL postgame desk if she's there.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. The rest of these are all Kelsey stuff, so whatever.
Okay.
Yeah.
So nobody cares because it's not Taylor Swift.
And nobody cares. Not Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Fuck.
I was actually thinking they were having over/under for her appearances, but I don't see one. So,
They'll just try to confirm she's.
yeah, they gotta make sure she's there first.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us. We'll catch you next week.
Thanks everyone once again for listening to the Sports Minorities Podcast. We do appreciate it. If you want to keep the conversation going, we're on Twitter at Sports Minor Pod and also on Facebook at Sports Minorities. Our YouTube channel, Sports Minorities, search on there. We live stream every now and then, just some random stuff. And you can also reach us via email, sports.minorities@gmail.com. We do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to listen to us, and we'll catch y'all next time.
Man, how much of it was like? Do you think tied to like my Jags just got totally just annihilated? It was horrible.
Well, man, I got to tell you, you were super quiet. You know, you had the week before you had the perfect week going. You were sending out messages, talking all kinds of shit, and then the Jags got destroyed. And Mike asked a simple question, and you were like, "Nah, I'm not going to answer that. We didn't hear from you, man."
My man said, "Fuck you." My man said, "Fuck you." I was driving, and I was like, "Oh, I wonder what Gore is." Phil
went from talking shit to I'm going to call that I'm not speaking until I have a lawyer present.